Hello everyone, and happy Passover, happy Easter. I hope you all are having a wonderful day today. I thought I'd pop in here for just a quick video because on Friday we were talking about should Christians celebrate Passover, and I ended up saying I hadn't quite shopped for my Seder plate, and I wanted to show it to you real quick and just kind of show you around what we've been doing. You can actually, I think tonight or tomorrow, I will have on our couples channel, Say I Do Forever, I will have a video of our whole week. It includes everything from yard work to preparing for all of this. But this right now is just a quick video about the Seder plate. So let me grab the camera and kind of show you around. So this morning we are having our normal Sunday night Bible study is meeting this morning so everybody can do their Easter stuff. So our front room is very, very small, and we do everything we can to fit as many people as we can. We've got fold-up chairs like right behind there. I've got more chairs, and we just start pulling them and people put chairs everywhere. So we've just got these folding chairs that we do, and we'll fit everybody in here. And here is our Seder, Passover Seder plate. So what we have is the shank bone, and I'm going to pronounce this wrong. This is called zeroa. Now, it's a chicken bone, but it's supposed to be a lamb leg shank. So it just represents it. We don't eat it or anything. It just sits there to remind us of the sacrifice in the Seder Passover meal. And then what we have is we have our egg. I'm going to pronounce it wrong again. It's supposed to be roasted too. I don't even know how you roast an egg, but I boiled an egg. And it's betza, I think is what it's called. And that represents spring, new birth, cycle of life, the offerings that you would give God. Then we have the bitter herb. This is my least favorite on here, but you dip your matzah cracker into the bitter herb and you eat it, and it just reminds you of the bitterness of slavery, which is so poignant for just even some things going on today in our world, what you're enslaved in, and that it's bitter, and Jesus can set you free. And then we have the herbs here, parsley, which also represents spring, but you are to dip them in salt water in part of the Passover dinner. And I have these little plates here that will put salt water last minute in, and you dip that to remind you of the tears of the Israelites. And then usually my favorite part, I made some and I don't really like the recipe I used, but this is the apple. It's apple, walnut, honey, cinnamon, and sometimes they do wine. And that is, how do you pronounce it? Charoset. Oh, I forgot this one. The bitter herb dip, or the herb dipped in salt water, is karpas. I'm doing a really bad job of the pronunciation. But back to the apple, charoset, or chazet. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's the best part. It tastes really good. It's apples, walnuts, cinnamon, and honey. And that is to remind you of the mortar that the slaves used to build the pyramids. And then we have another bitter herb, which I don't have on here, and that's one more bitter herb you're supposed to have. It's kind of like a bitter lettuce right in here. But you can also see my video on our couples channel on how I put these little baskets together. Today, after Bible study, each person gets to bring home a flower, and it helped decorate, and they get to take something home, which is neat. So I'll just kind of show you. We're all set up over here. We're all ready for Bible study. Our dear friend Lynn, who comes to Bible study, is bringing a wonderful baked oatmeal. Can't wait to taste that. It's going to be so good. So we're all set up. Coffee's going, percolating and all that kind of stuff right now, and hot water for tea or cocoa. I have the plates all ready to go. As we study the Seder plate, each person will have their own plate to do that, and then we'll end up doing communion as well. So we'll end up doing communion, and so that's about it. Should be a really good Easter. You guys all have a wonderful, wonderful Easter, and I will see you in the next video. And remember, Jesus is our peace. And he rose today. Love you all. Shalom.